welcome to this week's vlog. Back down the Fen Rod for another 24 hours. Again, another 2 weeks to mull over the disappointment of yet another blank. But hey, we're back and we're trying. So optimism I used to start off with. Where are we at then? April 7th. To be fair, conditions are ideal. I can't ask for no more than that. We're overcast. We've had a bit of drizzle. So that's not too bad. We're on a northwesterly wind. To start off with, it's going to swing round to a westerly. We've picked a wets. We're over on the wets today. No one's over here. Our pressure's down actually to about as well. While I remember, that's 10,008 is going to be the highest. So relatively low as well still. So yeah, so we're over on the wets. To be fair, not many people on the lake again. I know a few fish come out last week, so whether or not they've known it's dipped off again, only time will tell. Water temperature currently looking down there 11.2, so it's increasing slowly. So that's only going to help the longer we get into spring, and it feels like it's coming. It does eventually and finally. So yeah, so the rods are out. They're on their spots. Like I said, I come over on the wets. There's no one over here this side of Tor, so I thought it'd give me a lot of water to play with because I can cast left or right without worrying about no one. The wind's blowing over here as well, so we're into the wind this time. We've got right into it, so I'm hoping that they're going to come out here. Did rush, to be fair, today. We found chucked the lead on. I had a good lead around, trying to find something that was hard, and it's all flat silt out there, to be fair. There's not much weed, there's bits of it here and there, but there ain't a great deal of it. But so I chucked the lead on just to try and find some real hard spots this week, try and increase these chances of getting a bloody fish on the camera to show you, to be fair. So anyway, on my left hand rod, found a real nice hard spot. Went down first time with a donk. So I quickly wrapped that up. That was at 19 wraps. So and then having a retrack. To be fair, it took me another 8 times to find it again. But I eventually found it, and it is there. So the left hand rod that went out on a Ronnie. I whittled it down to make it obviously critically balance it, and that went out at 19 wraps. So that was that rod. Right hand rod I flicked over, to be fair, to the swim to the right of me over towards the margin. So that I haven't wrapped up at all with that one. I'm gonna roam with that for a bit anyway. And in the middle rod then there's a gully out here apparently of about anywhere between 14 and 16 wraps, and I did find that there was a slight pull on the rod when I was bringing it back, and then it sort of like quickly dropped off. And it felt like it dropped a little bit, and then could pull it another rod length back, and then it got tightened again. So I'm hoping I found that gully. That's it, 15.5 wraps. So that's gone out there. That's on a stiff hinge pop up. So that's the plan. We're sticking with the sticks. So that's the plan for now. I've eventually got everything set up. So yeah, so we're gonna watch this water now. I pray to God, pray to the carp gods that they're going to be nice to me for a change, because it's getting bleak. You lot are going to think I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, which, in all fairness, sometimes I haven't, but being a novice still, you've got to get fish on the bank, ain't you, to have a bit of confidence in yourself as well. So yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna leave it there for now, and I'll catch back up with you later. Right. Quick little update. There's actually a fish on the mat. There is. I ain't joking. But it's one of them bloody slimy things. And I don't know what. I'm not picking him up. I don't know what all that is over him. He don't look very healthy. And the hook went in my finger because he flipped and rolled. So that hurts a bit. But that's the one at 19 wraps, so I'm going to get them back quickly, and hopefully the carpet far behind. But in all fairness, there's some weight to him. I mean, you see him. I don't know what he's covered in. He's got some sort of legionnaires or I don't know, something or other. Don't look good. All them bubbles on him. I don't know if you can see them there. But there's a fair weight to him. So he's a double figure bream. I'm not weighing him, but we'll take that. So he's the first fish I've seen since September. So right, I'm going to get him back, sort my finger out, get his rod back on the spot. Right, I thought I might as well include this quickly before we chuck it back out. The rig that I caught the bream on, I don't want bream, let's be honest, we don't. But it shows that the rig is working. So on that note, it's not a problem. So we know that being a novice, the rig that I've made up is working fine. So obviously it's a Ronnie, as you can see. Literally from the lead there. We got this now is ESP. What does it go? It's a stiff fluorocarbon. It's not nice. Literally, and obviously I use it a size. I think this is I think that's a 4. I don't know, it might be a 6. So I have size 4 or 6. It's mainly the two sizes I use. With obviously the Ronnie there, the system that you get, and then just whittled that down then to a. I don't know if you can see the shape there. It's almost like a. Just whittled that down to quickly balance it. So yeah, so that's what. So I'm going to redo this, put another fresh bit on now, wrap it back up, and get it back on the same spot. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get carp soon enough. So it's nice to have a fish early doors for a change. Although, bloody bream. What are we going to do to catch a carp? But yeah, a little bit more optimistic anyway. The rig is working, so we like that. See, it kicks down like that. So we're happy with that. The rig's working. Set it back up, wrap it back up, get it back on the spot now. So right, I'm going to do that, and I'll catch you again. Right, evening all. It's nearly dark time, so it's just getting there. We've just had a lovely bit of grub, to be fair. Nice Chinese chicken with peppers, a couple of bits of bread and butter as well, and mop it all up with. Well, nom nom. So anyway, we've fed, rejuvenated, and we've done the rods. We've had a little. To be fair, obviously I had the bream on the left-hand rod, 19.5 wraps. I've since circling further left. Again, not much further. So what I've done is I've swung my rods around a little bit. So I've gone, it's about 19.5 wraps as well to circle in, I've seen. So I've put one a little bit further to the left, one on back on my spot, 19.5 wraps, and then one I've tried it in with a pole, which, to be fair, it's proving a bit difficult to see in this light. But I'm roughly in a vicinity, and I'm aiming towards a pole. So that's where we're starting off with for now. Rigs and all that are the same. The only thing I've changed, I think I've changed one of the pop-ups for a brightly orange one for night time. So chucked one of them on for night time. So that's about it now, really. What we're going to do is it's a lovely evening. Water temp, let's have a look, let's show you. Water temp, 10.7. You see that or not? I'll be careful because I broke my tripod earlier, so my phone's a little bit wibbly wobbly on that. Don't want it going in the drink. So yeah, so it's a waiting game now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I doubt I'll touch them rods unless something happens. Or at least if I see something anyway. So either they've got to go off or I've got to see something for me to move them now, I think. So, but we're gonna have a look. It's a nice evening. Like I said, we watch the water as usual. Let's see if we see anything. So there you go. For now, I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully I'll come back with a carp and not another bream. So, Zulen. Right, morning all. Oh, it's a fresh morning. Let me see that. Oh, it's fresh. No, I think again. don't know what I'm doing. What do I had probably 2 liners in the night, both on the middle rod, which is at night, the one at 19 wraps. So I don't know whether that's saying they're a bit closer in, or if it is just something mulling around. But like, actually, take it could be that maybe more bream. I'm not sure. You can't see what's going on underneath there, have you? But it's been up. It's nice. It's looking really good. It is flat, calm. So just sat out here now. We've been sat out here now for about 20 minutes, just watching the water, trying to find any sort of sign of a fish. I mean, if we can see a sign, we'd bang one out to it. But at the minute, nothing. Actually, no fizzing, no crashing, absolutely nothing. But water temp stayed up. It's still 10.2. It's dropped a little bit, but it stayed up last night. So it shows that the earth is staying warmer, should we say? So yeah, so we're just gonna have a good look now. We're just gonna sit here for a little bit. It's supposed to be a nice day. See if there's anything that we can see and whack a lead out to it, maybe. So yeah, so that's the plan. But I don't know. Swan's gonna go right in my line now. Swan, oh, hold on. He's gone. Little bugger. So yeah, so that's about it really. I think I'll do a rebait as well. I think I'll change on the pop-up sides, change the colours around, maybe see if that brings any difference. Once these swans go off, I'm gonna lob one in a margin again. See if we can pluck something out there, see if anything's mulling around there. So yeah. I don't know. But hey, we're enjoying that. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. So, right, I'm going to watch this water. Catch you later. Right guys, a quick little update. Moved. We're down the shallows. To be fair, I've got a couple of hours left, and I've got to walk past here to go to the car anyway. So nothing was happening up there whatsoever. Couldn't see any signs, and it's turning into a lovely day. To be fair, if you have a look at that, so I'm hoping this water will warm up quicker, and the fishes will come down here to feed. So we're gonna give it 2 hours in here now. It's rather silty though, real silty. I could have probably done with changing my regs, I think, to be fair. We'll see now. We'll see. Like I said, it's a couple of hours on the way to the car park. So try something a bit different, because all I see up there was a bream up there shouldering out the water about 6-7 times, bobbed up and down, but it was a bream, so I weren't going to stay there and hunt for him. I got to get a carp on the bank. So anyway, if you don't hear from me now, thanks for watching. Obviously got a fish, but it was a bream, unfortunately. And hopefully you'll tune in next time. So don't forget, if you like these sort of videos, it's nothing spectacular. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Hobby that we all love doing. So hit the subscribe button and hit that bell, and then you won't miss another one from me. So until we get then, tight lines.